What's good, y'all? Rich Sosa back in the building, and today, as y'all can see by the looks of the title and the screen, I'm gonna be bringing y'all the first ever top 3 best well-rounded builds coming at y'all on NBA 2K21. Now, right now, I got the build coming at y'all on NBA 2K21 next gen, but I most definitely got a build in here that is going to be coming at y'all for the current gen, so be sure to stick through. If y'all decided to click on the video, I just want to say thank y'all so much. Since you clicked on it, y'all might as well as hit that like button, but man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. I would appreciate it if y'all went ahead and turn on post notifications. That's going to help out so much as well. You're going to be able to see when I upload every single day. Now, let's go ahead and get into the making of this build. When it comes down to it, you want to go ahead and put this build under the shooting guard position. Now, from here, when it comes to the height, you want to go ahead and put it at 6'7". The weight is going to be really optional, but I'm going with 183, and then the wingspan is going to go up to 7'4". Now, let's go ahead and get into these stats, y'all. As you can see on the finishing side of things, we're actually going to go ahead and put both the driving layup and driving dunk at a 94. If you go anything above this, you're going to change up the build name. Then when it comes to the post control, you're going to be able to max that out. So that's going to give us 15 badges right there. Then on the shooting, go ahead and put an 82 for both the mid-range and the three-pointer. Then from there on the free throw, you're going to get an 86 for 12 badges. Not bad at all. And then when it comes to the playmaking, pass accuracy is going to be a 78, ball handle is going to be a 79, and the speed with the ball is going to be maxed out, y'all. That's going to give us another 12 badges, and as you can see on the defensive side, we're maxing out the steal and block. Go ahead and put the perimeter defense to a 66 and the interior to a 51. From there, we're going to get 18 badges, and on the physicals, we're maxing out our speed and acceleration. Going to be getting a 91 vertical, and we're going to be safe with around a 60 stamina. Now, whatever takeovers you pick, it is completely up to y'all, but as you can see, we have made the well-rounded guard. Now, if you want to, let me go ahead and show y'all a second way of making this build. So if you want to go ahead and up the weight, go ahead and go with 209, the wingspan of course 7'4", and then from here when it comes down to the stats, you are pretty much going to be doing the same exact thing. When it comes to the finishing, as you can see, you still get the same amount of badges, but when it comes to the shooting, we're actually going to be getting 14 with a much higher free throw of 94. Playmaking, we're going to be getting 10 badges, but honestly, that is still really good. Defense is going to be really the same. And then when it comes to the physicals, we are pretty much maxing out everything here, y'all. So if you want to go ahead and make the second version, you can definitely do so. The biggest changes are really going to be the strength as well as the 2 extra shooting badges, but you do lose a little bit on the playmaking, but you still get the pro dribble moves. So as you can see, you get the playmaking takeovers, sharp shooting, shot creating, and then the slashing. I'm going to go with finishing moves first. That's going to be a very easy takeover to get. And then the second one, I'm going to go with spot of precision. And as y'all can see, for the first build of the 3 that I got for y'all, we have made the well-rounded guard. Now, let's go ahead and get into current gen. We got the well-rounded wing. Now, this build, of course, with this kind of name, you are definitely going to be making it under the small forward position. So y'all already know that most definitely. When it comes down to these small forward positions, they are honestly some of the most overpowered defensive builds in the game. That is honestly one of the main reasons why I love to make builds out of the small forward position. And I'm going to be real with y'all, when it comes to current gen, my main build is actually out of the small forward position. I got that 2-way point forward. If y'all want that build, just go ahead, drop a like and drop a comment so I know, and I most definitely got y'all with that video. But as you can see, if you made it this far, I would appreciate it if y'all went ahead and hit that like button. That helps me out so much. But y'all might as well as hit that sub button too. So when it comes down to this build, of course, with these well-rounded builds, some areas you are going to be taking hits to the attributes, but do not worry about that. That is why I come here to show y'all how you can make these builds much more overpowered than what they actually can be, and also what they show. So when it comes down to it, put it under the small forward position. Then when it comes down to the pie chart, go ahead and pick the one split right down the middle with the playmaking as well as the shooting. Now, let's go ahead and check out the physical profiles. You can go with the first one for the fastest speed if you want to, but if you want to get some up on your vertical, go ahead and pick the fourth one. That's going to be 76 speed, 75 acceleration, and a 73 vertical. Now, when it comes down to the finishing side of these stats, go with the driving layup of 69 and a driving dunk of 65. Then when it comes down to the shooting, the midi and the three-pointer are both going to be an 80. Free throw is going to be a 90, and the post fade is going to be an 83. That's going to give us 22 badges right there. And then on the playmaking, pass accuracy is going to be a 78. Ball handle is going to be a 76. That's going to give us 21 badges when you add it together with the 76 post moves. Now, let's go ahead and get into the defense. We're going to put that perimeter defense to a 69. If you go anything higher than that, it's going to change up the build name. Then when it comes to the lateral quickness, we're going with a 73. Steal is going to be a 69, and we are maxing out our block. Offensive rebound is going to be a 43, and the defensive is going to be a 70 for 6 badges. Honestly, this setup is not bad for being a well-rounded build, especially if you like to run these kind of rare builds. This is most definitely going to be a very good one to use. Now, when it comes to the height, I'm going to go with 6'7". I feel like if you go with 6'8", you take too much of a hit from the stats. When it comes down to the weight, I'm going to go with the lowest as much as you possibly can, but let's go ahead and check out this build at 6'6". If you go even lower, you can potentially be getting a 90 speed once you grind this build out and get that gym rat badge. So as you can see right here, when it comes down to the wingspan as well, when you max it out, you can really change things up when it comes down to the shooting. If you keep it under a 79 mid-range as well as the three-pointer, both of these are going to allow you to keep the build name. If you go anything higher, it's going to change it up. So 87.0 I feel like is honestly going to be perfect. If you go anything lower, you do get higher shooting stats, but I'm telling you, it is not worth it in the long run. And as you can see right here, we got the sharp shooting takeover, also got the shot creating, playmaking, and last but definitely not least, we got the post scoring. I'm going to leave it up to y'all, but as you can see, we have made the well-rounded wing. So that's 2 of the 3 builds, so that means we got 1 more left over. Let's go ahead and check it out, and as y'all can see, we are going to be making the well-rounded point. And also, look at the takeover that we are going to be getting on this build. Rim protecting for a point guard. Now that honestly is going to be very good when it comes down to this build. Going to make you a huge threat down low. And being for a point guard, that is actually pretty unique. So if y'all decided to make it this far in the video, I just want to say that I truly appreciate y'all coming through. And just know that I'm going to continue to grind out these videos and put them out every single day. Because I know that y'all are coming to watch. And I'm not going to stop doing this, y'all. I'm telling you, every single day I'm going to be bringing y'all the bangers, so you do not have to worry about old content, because I'm always going to be switching it up and bringing in new content during the week. So if you are able to, go ahead and hit that sub button right now, but also go ahead and hit that like button. That's going to help me out so much with growing the Rich Gang family that we already got going. 2,000 members deep. Now let's go ahead and get right into it. As you can see, when it comes to this build, of course, we're going to be making it under the point guard. Now, the height, if you were paying attention, we're going to be going with is going to be 6'8". Then when it comes to the weight, I'm going to go with 185. And the wingspan, you're going to be able to max this build out. So that is going to be very nice about it. When it comes down to the body shape to look and honestly be the biggest, go with Burley. That is what I'm going to tell y'all right now. Now let's go ahead and get into these stats. So when it comes to the finishing, what you want to go ahead and do is max out both the driving layup and the driving dunk, as well as the post control. That's going to give us 18 badges right there. And then when it comes down to the shooting, mid-range shot's going to be an 82, three-pointer is going to be an 81, and the free throw is going to be a 79 for 10 badges. Now let's go ahead and get into the playmaking. Pass accuracy is going to be a 76. Same exact thing with your ball handle, and then the speed with ball is going to be an 82. That's going to give us 8 badges right there. Now let's go ahead and get into the defense. We're going to be able to max out our interior defense. Perimeter defense is going to be an 81. Steal is going to be a 92. Block is going to be a 95. And then when it comes down to the defensive rebound, this is going to go up to a 68. Or if you want to, you could adjust it to a little bit lower or higher. It really comes down to your preference. But the offensive rebound is going to be a 43 for 25 badges. Then when it comes to these physicals, y'all, as you can see, the speed and acceleration are both going to be maxed out. Vertical is going to be an 88. Strength is going to stay at a 51, but for the stamina, we're going to be able to maintain it at a 60. And as you can see at the end, we end up with 19 badges on the finishing, 10 for the shooting, 8 for the playmaking, and 25 for the defense. Now, when it comes to these takeovers, we get the slashing. Also going to be getting both of the lockdown takeovers with lockdown and the rim protecting. And last but not least, of course, we got the post scoring. First one I'm going to go with, which is going to be the easiest one to get, is going to be the finishing moves. Second one, I would highly pick one of the other defensive takeovers. It really doesn't matter which one you pick, but I'm going to go with stuff blocks. And as y'all can see, we have made the well-rounded point. Thank y'all so much to everybody who decided to come through and make it all the way and finish the video. I truly appreciate y'all. Just know I got another video dropping tomorrow, so y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. To the Rich Gang family and any new supporters, I would appreciate it if y'all hit that like button. That helps me out so much. Go ahead and share this video with your family and friends. And last but not least, be sure to turn on post notice so y'all don't miss any uploads every single day, 24/7. Y'all know how I do it. Man, with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.